What's up, Big Bear Nation? Welcome back to the Homestead. I'm Robin, and today we're sitting here in the midst of all of these eggplant. Now, I talked to you guys in a previous garden tour about just how successful we were this year with eggplant. Now, we don't eat a lot of eggplant, so I didn't plant like 5 million plants like we did with tomatoes, right? I planted 4 plants. And those 4 plants were absolutely more than what we needed. We canned a bunch, we made eggplant parmesan, we did ratatouille, like we've had eggplant every way you can think of. And I was venting to one of our friends, Anna, over at Mimsy's Garden, and she was like, well, you know, you could always dehydrate them. And I was like, dehydrate them? She's like, absolutely, it's super easy. So we have decided we're going to go ahead and dehydrate some eggplant. So the first thing that you have to do is obviously get the eggplant off of the vine. Now, different eggplants have different things. So these Turkish orange, they don't have any of the spikes on them, so it's okay to just pull them off by your hand, and they'll pop right off of the vine. But then some of the bigger species, they actually have vines on the, like right here on the green part, and they hurt. Like, made me scream like a little girl hurt. So if you're harvesting something like this Rosita, now that it's a little bit older, the spikes are not nearly as prolific, but when they're younger, they will definitely poke your hand pretty bad. So with this one, I will go ahead and use some shears to go ahead and cut those off. But all the orange ones, I can just pull off. Now these orange ones are perfect for these dehydrated chips because the, you know, the width of it is super tiny. It's the perfect size for a chip. So I like to use these for making the chips. I also like, we have the ladyfinger ones or little finger or whatever they're called. They're the really small purple eggplants, and I think some people call them like ichibans or something like that, but they're very long, but they're very narrow. And so you could take those and cut them up into pieces as well. So what we do after this is we take them inside, leave the skins on them, and then you're just going to cut them to about 1/4 inch thick. Then you'll take those, I put all of them into a bowl, and we added some olive oil, just enough to coat them. We added garlic, salt, and cayenne pepper. Now, of course, with this, you can do whatever flavor you want. I think this next batch that we do, we're going to put dried ranch dressing, like the little packets you can get. Toss those up there. You could put Parmesan cheese on it. And then you just go ahead and lay them out on the dehydrator tray. Slide them in there. And now it does take a little while for them to dehydrate because they are full of moisture. Set it on the vegetable setting. I think for us it took about 4 to 6 hours for them to dry out. But you just wait until they're crispy, pull them out, and then what we did is we put them into some food saver bags and we vacuum sealed them to keep them for later. And that's definitely a snack that I'll be carrying on the road. So if you end up like me and you have way more eggplant than you know what to do with, dehydrating and turning them into eggplant chips is definitely a tasty and delicious option. Thank you for stopping by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless and have a nice day.